Hello friends, and welcome back to the channel. Today we're not baking, but we are cooking some pork sirloin and rice and peas with coleslaw. Let's go. So for my season today, I'm using a bit of garlic powder, a little thyme, some tenderizer, and some meat seasoning, a little bit of garlic salt, and I'm just going to put a splash of sauce, soya sauce. I'm just going to rub this in, and here in my bowl I do have some onion, some tomato, bell peppers, some garlic, and speaking of which, guys, these are seasoning tomato, peppers, and some scallion from my garden. Here we go. I'm just going to rub this in. So I'm just going to sit this aside for an hour, hour and a half or so, and I'm going to start with my peas. So guys, I have some pre-soaked peas. I've been soaking from last night, and I have 2.5 cups of water in my pot on the stove. So I'm pouring the peas in, and then I'm dropping a Scotch bonnet pepper, some scallion, and a bit of thyme. So now I'm covering the pot, and it's going to sit there maybe 45 minutes to hour and a half, because it's the peas was pre-soaked from last night. Here we go. So it's about 10 hours since the peas have been cooking, and I'm just about to put some garlic in and the coconut milk. And I've used the Grace coconut milk. I didn't grate on my own today, sorry guys. So here I'm stirring it a little bit, and I'm going to cover and let it cook some more. So now the peas is cooking with the milk. So now I've let the pork sit for about an hour or so. I'm adding them to my tray. I'm adding them to the tray, guys. And now in the oven they go. And I'm baking in the oven for 350, and normally pork takes about an hour or so. Yeah, so here we go. in the oven. So I have my 2.5 cups of rice washed. Now I'm going to put it in the pot with the peas. Just adding a little bit more pepper to the rice to taste. Okay, that is good. Wine to my sauce, then I'm going to add that to the pork. So guys, now I am going to make my coleslaw. So I'm going to chop my cabbage for the coleslaw. Here goes. Salt, sea salt, let that sit for a little bit to drain. Alright, so now I'm making the coleslaw. I'm adding a spoon and a half of apple cider vinegar, and that's the one I use. Half a tablespoonful of brown sugar. I don't use granulated sugar. I just use brown sugar in the whole. And then I'm going to add my Miracle Whip, which I normally use the Hellmann's, but honestly I wasn't going to pay $6 for the Hellmann's, so
Miracle Whip.
it is, yes. And I'm just gonna add a little salt for taste. I'm just gonna go in for a little bit more of the Miracle Whip. And there you go. And I'm going to give it a little taste. Good.
Good.
Good. So now the pork sirloin is finished. Removing it from the oven. And here you go. There you go. And the rice and peas. And dinner is served.
Three, two, one.